I feel like it's definitely about consistency because there is no algorithm for growth on Twitch. And I think it's important to follow the people in your niche that are successful, because then you can take inspiration and learn from them too. So a lot of it is connections, just knowing the right people. I hear a lot of successful actors and actresses saying that it's about being at the right place at the right time. So if you look the part, then oftentimes you could just get the role. So Little Pump was in my DMs.
Ooh. Welcome back to the Digital Social Hour. I'm your host, Sean Kelly. I'm here with my guest today, Lauren Burch.
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So you're the first e-girl we've had on.
Yeah. I was looking on your socials and I saw that there weren't many e-girls, so I was really intimidated to go on the podcast.
No, it's all good. I like having new people from different industries on all the time.
Yeah, that's
But
awesome.
could you describe what exactly an e-girl is for people that don't know?
I feel like an e-girl is definitely a sort of aesthetic. It's definitely a combination of multiple aesthetics, and I feel like it was really popularized when TikTok really rose to popularity, just from like the little dance trends. I feel like that popularized the aesthetic. So
Right.
I feel like it's a lot of dyed hair,
Yeah.
eyeliner, usually interests in like video games and anime. That's kind of how I would describe it.
Nice. So were you big into anime and video games growing up?
Yeah, I had an older brother, so I was always into video games because of him. I would play Halo with him all the time, and some Call of Duty Zombies, and I also loved Nintendo games and Pokemon.
Nice.
And yeah, I recently got into anime. I had watched Ghibli films growing up and like Naruto a bit, but I got really into it when COVID hit.
Right.
And when I got into TikTok too, I feel like TikTok really influenced my aesthetic a lot.
Nice.
Yeah.
I had a weird anime phase where, oh my gosh, I was watching like 10 hours a day in college.
Really?
It was bad.
No, that's
I feel like
good.
a lot of people go through that too. Like, because it's always that one show where you're just hooked. And with
Yeah.
anime, it's like hundreds of episodes. Like, especially One Piece,
Oh
like
my god.
thousands.
People are always telling me to start One Piece.
It's too late now.
I know. And then they're like, it gets good at like episode 400.
Yeah, it's like, why do you want to wait that long? I
Like,
tried
should I
it for like
skip?
5 episodes. It was too slow for me.
Yeah, because it came out so long ago, so things
Yeah.
have definitely advanced a lot since then.
100%.
But I like a lot of the newer animes that are only 12 episodes. Those ones are fun to get
Yeah,
into.
those I could deal with. Like Samurai Champloo is a classic. Yeah, there's some good ones. Did you see they just did the One Piece real life show?
Yeah, I saw the trailer for it. It looks interesting. I feel
Yeah.
like I've seen a lot of mixed feelings about it for sure. A lot of anime adaptations kind of flopped, so
I'd say almost all of them. I can't think of any because Avatar flopped.
yeah.
Did they try Naruto? I don't even know.
They did Death Note. I think they did Death Note twice. I tried to watch it and I bailed like 5 minutes in. It was really weird.
Yeah, anime's too hard to like act in real life, I think. Because all the
Yeah.
superpowers and stuff.
And I feel like people don't want adaptations. Like people aren't wanting more from the animation. I feel like the animation does it well.
Yeah, 100%. So you grew up in Canada, right?
Yes.
And now you're in Cali.
Yes.
What do you like more?
I really love Canada. I love the different seasons in Canada. I think winter lasts a little too long for my liking, but winter activities are really fun and it's a beautiful place. And my family's there and my friends, but I do like California because I love summer weather. So I like that a lot about it and the opportunities. It's
Right.
just really, it's the place to be when you're in a career in social media, I feel.
100%. You can't really beat it in terms of social media influence out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So what was your family support like when you said you were going to start doing this? Because it's sort of hard to explain, right?
Yeah, I mean, my mom is the most supportive person ever. She doesn't care what I do, you know, as
Oh,
long as I'm
nice.
happy. She was always telling me to just follow my dreams, and she doesn't care that I'm like an e-girl online or whatever. She's super supportive, and I'm not super duper close with my dad, so we haven't really talked about what I do, but he's like supportive, I guess.
So
I
your
think
parents
he's
got
supportive.
divorced?
Yeah, they got separated when I was like a baby, so
Oh, okay.
yeah, they've always been separated.
Yeah, my parents got divorced. I was like 8, so I had a similar situation.
Oh, I
One of them
see.
really supported, one of them didn't.
Yeah.
Interesting dynamic. So did you go to college at all?
No, I didn't.
Okay. That
Yeah.
wasn't like part of your plan at all?
I initially wanted to go to Ryerson University for acting, but then I had some mental health struggles after high school, so I didn't end up going, which is good because it probably wouldn't have gone well with where my mental state was. And
Right.
then I kind of just followed my sister's footsteps in becoming an influencer, and then it just kind of took off from there.
Yeah, I had some weird mental health stuff in college too. Was that due to the pressure of school, you think? Like trying to do well?
Yeah, I mean, and also just the transition from being a high school student to becoming an adult. You're kind of just thrown in, and I feel like school doesn't really prepare you in all the ways for becoming an adult and figuring out what you're going to do for the rest of your life and what a mortgage even is.
Yeah, not at all. It's actually terrible at doing that. It doesn't do literally anything, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's really a shame when you think about how much time you spent in school and like what you actually got out of it.
Yeah, I
It's
feel like
not
a lot
good.
more of the mandatory courses should definitely be geared towards making you an adult rather than like learning science. You
Yeah,
know?
for real.
Like a lot of the classes are fun and cool and interesting, but I feel like they should definitely be switched around a little bit.
Yeah, like taxes, real estate, like something actually useful.
Yeah,
when
even
you're
how
an
to
adult.
change a tire, how to cook.
Yeah.
You know, not everyone has parents that can teach them like basic cooking skills, cleaning
Right.
skills. I feel like even just one mandatory cooking class could be
Yeah.
good.
We actually had those in Jersey where I grew up.
Really?
And I was so bad. Yeah, I remember burning the banana nut bread. Yeah, I was the only kid in the whole school that did that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I wasn't the best cook, but at least that's something you could hire, you know?
Exactly.
You don't really have to be good. It is useful, but yeah, I just...
And like ramen noodles, you just put hot water. It's
ramen
good.
I could do. I lived off that in college.
I love ramen.
It's hard not to. Ramen's just really good. It's
Yeah.
comfort food.
It really is. And there's so many different ways you could make it.
Yeah. So talk to me about your business, Gloom E-Girl. What is that and how did it start?
Yeah, so it started off as just the name for mine and my sister's merch. We just wanted a cute name for our merchandise, and then our team recommended that we kind of get girls to rep the merch. And then we realized that the girls we were reaching out to like all had Twitch and stuff like that, so we kind of just all agreed amongst ourselves that we wanted to start a Twitch team and kind of become a content group. So that's what Gloomy Girl is now. We are a team of e-girls and gamers and content creators, and our goal is to just kind of represent females in the gaming space especially, and just spread positivity and entertain people.
Nice. There's some big female gamers, man. It's crazy
Yeah.
how many views they get. And growing on Twitch isn't easy. So talk to me about how both of you guys were able to do that.
I feel like it's definitely about consistency because there is no algorithm for growth on Twitch. Well, not really good.
Like there's no
Way
like
to
For
go.
You page. It's
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like the best way to do it is to focus on your other social medias and then drive that traffic towards your Twitch.
Got it. So grow the IG, grow the TikTok, then funnel it to Twitch.
Yeah. Twitch I think is still my smallest platform, but
Okay.
it's definitely grown a lot because of my other platforms.
Right. And the streaming platforms I heard pay the most.
Yeah.
Like Kick you saw that deal with XQC the other day.
Yeah, I'm waiting for
You're
someone to
waiting
approach me
on
with one of
that.
those deals.
Yeah. I mean, it's coming. They're signing a lot of streamers.
I know. That's
exciting.
crazy. They have a
Super
big budget.
exciting. I think live streaming and podcasting are going to blow up
Yeah, I agree.
because the content. It's all about content these days. Like how often are you releasing content?
I release content daily on multiple social platforms. So I usually post a TikTok a day, an Instagram post a day, a YouTube video once a week. I try to stream once to twice a week, and interacting. It's all just about posting as much as you can everywhere. Posting on Twitter, posting on YouTube Shorts every day.
Right. And where do you come up with content ideas? Because I've seen you wear some crazy outfits that I've never seen before. Like it's actually really impressive.
So I feel like a lot of my inspiration comes from anime and video games. I do cosplaying quite a bit, which is really good. And I think it's important to follow the people in your niche that are successful, because then you can take inspiration and learn from them too. So,
Right.
you know, if I see like someone wearing a cool aesthetic outfit, I'll be like, okay, that's cool. How can I recreate that in my own way? And so I feel like just taking inspiration and learning from people is really good. And then also just from like fun games.
Nice. Which social media platform are you most excited about moving forward?
I started off really loving TikTok at first, but I think now my favorite platform is definitely YouTube. I feel like you can do a lot on YouTube, and because you can do both short form and long form content, you can really you can play around a lot with that. So I have my main channel, which is like fashion and try on hauls, and then I have a channel with my sister where we do gaming and lifestyle content. So I like the duality. You know, you can kind of do whatever you want to there.
Agreed. Yeah, I'm all in on YouTube this year. It used to be IG, but IG is kind of dead, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like both Instagram and TikTok are kind of.
Yeah, they're kind of going
Calm
down,
down.
right?
Yeah.
YouTube's taking over, and OF.
Yeah.
But I can't do that. I mean, yeah,
I mean, good.
I could, but I feel like all the top OF accounts are girls, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Why do girls like you have an OF, right?
Yes, I do.
And what type of content is on there? Is it similar to IG and stuff?
Yeah, so I usually stick to bikini, lingerie, and cosplay content on there.
So a little bit of an upgrade from IG.
Yeah.
Got it. So where do you see this going? Like, what are your future goals? Is there a plan, or are you just kind of just going day by day?
Yeah, I definitely want to grow and branch out in as many ways as possible. I would love to get into acting. I did a little bit of acting on one show, and it was really fun, so I think it'd be awesome to branch out into that. I'd love to do commercials and music videos.
Nice.
So that is my goal right now, I think.
Okay, those are some big goals. So can you sing, or you just want to be like a dancer in them?
I did dance growing up, so I can kind of dance, and I can't really sing, but I am willing to learn.
There's AI that could probably enhance your voice somehow.
Exactly.
And make you look good.
Exactly.
And now there's AI even copying your voice and your image and stuff too.
I know.
It's pretty scary, actually.
It's freaking me out.
Yeah. Like deep fakes are gonna be of us like on the internet. You know?
I know.
I've already seen fake Joe Rogan clips.
Really?
Like people run paid ads to them to promote their products.
Oh my gosh.
It's like that looks so real.
It's crazy what people can do.
Yeah. With the acting stuff, I heard it's super competitive. So like, how are you gonna go about that?
I feel like a lot of it is connections, just knowing the right people. I hear a lot of successful actors and actresses saying that it's about being at the right place at the right time. So if you look the part, then oftentimes you could just get the role. So I'm just gonna take any audition I can, meet as many people as I can, and hope for the best.
Feel that. Have any celebrities DM'd you?
Lil Pump was in my DMs.
Ooh, called out, Lil Pump.
Like 3 weeks ago, he messaged me.
Were you in Miami?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, he just randomly.
Yeah, and
Okay.
he messaged my sister too.
Oh, same message or?
Yeah, it was literally like the same amount of like, he said like hey with like 3 Ys or something. It
Probably
was like
copied
a
and
copy
pasted.
paste.
Yeah, you got to switch it up at least, right?
Yeah, I was like, oh, he messaged me, and she's like, wait, he messaged me the same thing.
Bruh.
So
You guys probably get the same guys hitting you up though, right?
yeah.
To be honest. Like, yeah, that must be annoying. Like, what's that like when you see that happen? You just know he's like,
Yeah.
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 What about like just growing up with a twin sister? What was that like your whole life?
It's been awesome. I feel really lucky to have a twin sister. It's like having a built-in best friend, and she's my biggest supporter and also my biggest inspiration. I feel like we really work off of each other.
Nice.
So if one of us is slacking off, we'll like kind of work off of that and be like, well, no, you can't be slacking off because I'm not slacking off, and it really helps us to work towards our goals because we have
Right.
each other.
Do you guys have the same interests or is there different personalities?
Same interests.
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
very much like identical like,
Yeah.
in everything. Like you can't think of any difference.
Not really.
Wow, that's crazy. Because there was a pair of twins where I grew up and they were different. Like they like different things, but
Yeah, I know some twins that just don't get along.
that's
And
weird
it's
to me.
sad.
That makes no sense actually. Because if
It's
you're
so-
twins, you should be pretty similar, right?
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like some people don't like having someone so similar to them. Like often people will just like, instead of being like, oh, hey, Lauren, hey, Julia, they'll be like, hey, the twins, and we'll kind of be grouped as like one. I love that, but I feel like some people want to like have their own kind of set. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
that could definitely cause some conflict.
For sure. Do people ever mistake you guys?
Not much anymore, though surprisingly it still does happen, even though like we have different hair and different makeup styles.
Yeah.
It still happens and we just go along with it. But when we were in high school and all before, we looked really similar, so it was like a daily occurrence where people would mix us
Yeah.
up.
I would have to go like face to face, and one of them had like a freckle, and then I would know.
Yeah.
It was tough.
That's how people used to tell me apart. I have a freckle right here.
Oh, okay.
It's like a little bumpy freckle, and that's how people would tell me apart from my
Wow.
twin.
Do you have any other siblings or just twin sister?
Older brother.
And what was that like? Did he look after you guys?
Yeah, he was always really protective and super kind, yeah.
Nice. Is he still in Canada?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he wants to move to the US. He's
Mm.
trying to escape the cold weather.
I remember during COVID, you weren't allowed to leave there, right?
Yeah.
That must have been scary.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I was
COVID
trying
was
to
a weird
go
one.
there, I think, and I couldn't even go there because you needed the vaccine or whatever.
Yeah, COVID was a really scary time, but it definitely allowed me to focus all of my time and energy on social media. That was kind of when I started growing a lot, was 2020. And it's definitely because I had no other distractions.
Right. Your numbers probably skyrocketed because everyone's home.
Yeah, definitely. On TikTok, especially, my numbers were going crazy because everyone was on TikTok because there was
Wow.
nothing else to do.
How many followers do you have on TikTok?
8.8 right now. Yeah.
It's got to be like top 1,000 in the world. That's crazy. Because I just hit 10 on IG and I'm ranked 1,600
Yeah,
in the world.
congrats. That's insane,
Yeah.
especially for Instagram. I feel like it's hard to grow.
Yeah,
there.
it's all timing because I was in it early. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like now it's so hard to grow. It's like,
It is. I find when I first started on Instagram in like 2019, I could grow a lot easier just from like one picture.
Yeah.
Whereas now, you can't gain as many followers from a picture, I feel
for
like.
sure. So were you buying shout outs on other pages to grow?
At the very beginning, what I think I paid like $10 for one shout out once. But what I would do, because I didn't have a lot of money, so I would message like aesthetic like grunge pages or like like hot chicks pages, and I DM them like hours on end, just DMing pages and sending them my photos, and I'd be like, please repost this. And eventually people would repost it, and then other people would see that page posting it, and then they'd repost it, and it really helped me grow in the very beginning when I only had like 5K followers.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember those days. I would be in my DMs. Yo, can you repost me?
The desperate days.
Yeah,
But
we
it works.
Yeah, we all got to start somewhere. And then
Exactly.
eventually, once you have like 10K, I started doing S for S. You remember that?
Yeah.
Shout out for shout out. Man, those were the days. But that stuff doesn't work that well anymore.
It doesn't. No.
Yeah. On OF though, like that must have been life-changing money for you, right?
Yeah, it definitely was. It was
So
crazy.
what was that shift like in your life? Like, wow, I just made that much this month.
Yeah, it was definitely really crazy and really inspired me to work harder towards my goals as well. And I don't know, I grew up, my mom was like a single mother of 3, so we didn't have lots of money. So it was weird like seeing money for the first time.
Right. Yeah, for a lot of people, it's a life-changing moment. Like, what are some of your goals now that you've seen this type of money come into your life?
Like goals regarding money?
Just goals in general, like life. Could be money, could be...
Okay. I definitely want to make my money work for me now.
Right.
So I hired a financial advisor recently to just help me figure out what to do with my money because I'm
Nice. You're stacking?
Yeah.
Dang, okay.
Yeah, well, you don't want money sitting in the bank.
Right. It's you actually lose money if you have it in the bank because of interest.
Exactly. So I feel like anyone who stumbles upon a good amount of money, definitely hire a financial advisor because they'll be able to tell you where to put it, what will make you money, open a retirement savings plan, all
Right.
that technical stuff.
So where did you find your advisor? Just online?
Yeah, I just Googled a few, I interviewed a few, and then I just went with the one that seemed the most genuine and relatable to me.
And what were some of the investments he or she recommended?
Definitely the retirement saving plan. I don't remember like all the specific words. Like
IRA?
I think if there was a Roth IRA.
Yeah, Roth IRA. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's tax-free
that-
money.
yeah.
I think 12K a year or something you put in
Yeah, and when I was in Canada, there was the TSFA,
there. Okay.
so I have money in there too, and yeah.
Oh, so you have Canadian banks and US?
Yeah, I'm trying to convert everything to just US now, but
Right.
I do still have stuff in Canada.
Okay. So you're going full-time US now. Are you a citizen?
I am not a citizen. I'm here on a visa, but
Oh.
my goal is to work towards citizenship.
Right. What's that process like? I'm curious.
So the process to get the O1 visa wasn't that complicated. You just need to have a good like immigration lawyer. We had one, and he wasn't used to dealing with influencers. He dealt with like actors. So he was like, you don't have enough evidence to like submit to your case.
Really?
Yeah, so he wanted us to like star in a movie or something, and we did that for like about a year, just trying to build up evidence, and he didn't want to submit anything. So then we found a different lawyer that actually works with like esports people and influencers, and he was like, you have way more than enough evidence.
Yeah,
so,
you got 8 million followers.
yeah, so within a month he just gathered all of this stuff and submitted it, and then we got approved. And
Wow.
then from there we can convert, we can get a green card, and then we can get full citizenship. That process will probably take a few years. But hopefully we can do it.
Interesting. Yeah, I hear people in other, not Canada, but other countries have to wait years or something. So I was just curious.
Yeah, it all
How it all
depends
work.
on like the specific visa you go for.
Right.
I feel like if you have a good team and a good social media presence, then the O1 visa isn't too hard to obtain.
Yeah. People always ask me to write like a letter of recommendation. I'm like, I don't even know you. Like, what if you get arrested? Like, I might get screwed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Did you have to get a letter written?
Yeah, our management team messaged all of their team and was like, write letters for them.
Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah, I know
so they
that
kind of took
helps.
care of that.
Man, that was good. I think I asked everything I needed to. What are you working on now?
We're working on stuff for Gloomy Girl, specifically merchandise. We do have merchandise already, but we want to expand the kind of products that we're releasing and maybe get into like wine or something fun, Gamer Girl
Ooh.
wine. So we're working on that behind the scenes right now. I feel like that's our biggest project.
Nice. What are the top selling products right now?
Right now, it is our devil t-shirt, our devil girl t-shirt.
There's a devil on it?
Yeah, she's like a devil e-girl.
Okay. Wow. People have some interesting
People
interests,
go
I guess.
crazy
I don't
for
know.
her.
Really? Devil. Okay. Where can people find out more about you?
So all of my socials are Lauren X Burch. And yeah. So yeah, you can find my socials there. You can check out Gloomy Girl, which is just gloom and then e-girl. It's kind of like a play on words.
Okay.
And
Well, thanks so much for coming on. That was a blast.
thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Digital Social Hour. I'll see you next time.